Ishibon and Guru in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in this episode we got something really special for you guys. Of course, we're going to share with you about Nabil Fekir. We're going to talk about Achraf Hakimi. You've seen the thumbnails. I don't even have to describe it for you because come on, let's face it. I mean, Arsenal actually are trying to sign a lot of players, and this whole Nabil Fekir thing is actually taking a lot of fire. I mean, there is more to it than just meets the eye. So we have to discuss about it, and a strong possibility of Constantinos Mavropanos coming to Arsenal back from his loan deal. There's a strong possibility of that as well. So we're going to discuss that as well. Also, Liverpool can actually harm Arsenal's chances of signing Martin Odegaard. How? Find out towards the end, or rather in this video. So stay tuned for regular Arsenal content, and if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. So without any further ado, let's just go for it. So it looks like, according to Victor Nahe of Cope, he says that Nabil Fekir's representatives have only received interest from Arsenal. Barcelona are not even contemplating a move for the Frenchman. Well, this is coming from Victor Nahe from Cope. Okay, it's a very strong rumor, man. And as I said in my previous episode, from Mundo Deportivo, is that Arteta is determined to sign Nabil Fekir. He was a target last summer to replace Ceballos if he did not return on loan. So that was a thing, and this is a further development on Nabil Fekir to Arsenal. So understand this in a real solid way. Arsenal's link with Nabil Fekir is not a small one. It's a really, it's a very strong one. If I would want to discuss with you, yes, it's a very strong connection. But moving on, so talking about Martin Odegaard to Arsenal, well, first of all, let me tell you what Paul Mason had to say about Martin Odegaard. Paul Mason says he's making things happen. He can hurt opposing teams. It's almost a free role, and for someone so young to be trusted with such a difficult position at such a young age is a big deal, is what Paul Merson had to say. Yes, and also we're going to talk about Martin Odegaard, that it looks like Arsenal have been given a major transfer boost because Martin Odegaard reveals his desire that he wants to stay at Arsenal. Well, he has told those close to him of his desire to remain in North London beyond the end of his loan spell from Real Madrid. Now, he's told close to him that he wants to stay at Arsenal, man. That's really crazy. I mean, we all know that there is no option to buy once his loan move comes to an end towards the end of the summer transfer window. However, it now seems as though the player's desire is to stay in North London, if possible. Now, he says that I have felt at home since the first day. I'm happy to be here, and I feel great, so I'm very pleased to be a part of the team. And Football.London understands that Odegaard will not try to force through a move to the Emirates in the summer if a suitable offer from Arsenal is not forthcoming. The player has maintained that it is still a big dream of his to play for Real Madrid consistently. So you got to understand, even Mikel Arteta wants him. So how exactly Arsenal are going to, collect that much amount of money to pay Real Madrid? How is that going to happen? Nobody knows. Or even I don't even know how it's not going to happen. So, as I mentioned during the start of the video, that Liverpool could damage Arsenal's hopes of signing Martin Odegaard despite players' wish. Now, how could that happen? How would are Liverpool wanting to sign Odegaard? How exactly are Liverpool important in Arsenal's pursuit of Martin Odegaard? Now, it looks like Arsenal's chances of signing Odegaard could rest on the outcome of Real Madrid's Champions League tie against Liverpool. Now, Liverpool could reportedly have a big say in whether Odegaard might leave or not, because it's a simple thing to say that Arsenal would like Odegaard to remain for another season, whatever it is. But the Norwegian made just 9 first-team appearances in the first half of this campaign under Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid. The lack of game time forced him to take a move away, and his long-term future could depend on how long Zidane remains in charge at the Bernabeu. Now, Football Insider says that Zidane will happily allow Odegaard to leave on a permanent deal or a loan deal next season if he's still in charge. However, there are doubts over whether the France legend will remain in his current role. Real are third in La Liga, 6 points behind Atletico Madrid, and that could also say a lot of things, man. But however, a Liverpool win could change everything if Zidane were to leave. So if Zinedine Zidane fails to beat Liverpool in the next round of the Champions League, then his position at the Bernabeu is challenged, and that would open up a possibility of someone else taking in charge of the Bernabeu. And if they would suggest that Odegaard should be playing for Real Madrid, then Odegaard stays. Otherwise, Odegaard leaves. That's the reality. Funny story, but that is the reality. Funny, isn't it? Well, moving on. So, Constantinos Mavropanos. I want a reply from you guys in the comments about it. So, Sven Mislintat on Mavropanos says, the better Dinos plays, the less likely we will be able to bring him on loan again. So, crazy stuff. If Dinos Mavropanos doesn't play good, Arsenal would want him to go out on loan for another season. But if he does, well, it will be difficult for Stuttgart to get him back on the, on their wage bill. So yes, that is the reality, and we have to live with that, isn't it? Also, Cedric Soares got a superb assist on his return to Portugal side yesterday. He put out a wonderful cross for Diogo Jota, and Diogo Jota's brace made sure that Portugal drew 2-2 with Serbia. But the problem is, well, Cristiano Ronaldo almost scored a last gasp winner, which was not even counted. I mean, it did not count. It crossed the line, but the linesman did not think that. So, and Cristiano was fuming and threw his captain's armband in protest. I mean, why not? Why not do that? Because I believe that was a goal. I really do believe that was definitely a goal. But, yep, you gotta believe what it is, yeah. Moving on, so Ghana Football Association shared this image of Thomas Partey with the caption, "Can't be a party without Mr. Partey. Hashtag Black Stars. Hashtag Bring Back the Love. Hashtag AFCON 2021Q." So it looks like the Black Stars are definitely ready for a big game, and I think they're going to play tonight, Sunday. They were supposed to play on Sunday, so they might be playing tonight. So, yeah, all the best, Mr. Partey. Try to bring the party to the Black Stars. Moving on, so here's a big update on Bakary Sagna opening up about Achraf Hakimi. Arsenal transfer target Achraf Hakimi has shocked Bakary Sagna with the rapid rise that we have seen. So this is a report from Charles Watts. The Inter Milan wing-back has been linked with a move to the Emirates this summer and has been a big fan in the former Gunners defender. While Bakary Sagna admits that he has been shocked by the rise of reported Arsenal transfer target Achraf Hakimi. Now, the Inter wing-back is one of the several players who have been linked with the summer switch move to the Emirates as a potential replacement for Hector Bellerin. And Sagna, who made 284 damn appearances for Arsenal between 2007 to 2014 before leaving for Man City, has been surprised by how much Hakimi has improved since he first saw him playing for Real Madrid a few years ago. So speaking exclusively to Goal, Sagna said, "I am sure they are assessing the situation quite well, and they already have someone in mind if Bellerin leaves. Hakimi is never tired. He's always going forward. He is so fast." I was surprised when I saw him playing for Madrid, because for me he was not that good. You could see the potential, but I never expected him to do as well as he is doing now. And even we all know that for Borussia Dortmund, he played actually from between 2018 to 2020, and he made 73 appearances, scoring 12 goals and picking up 17 assists during that time. His form made sure that he actually sealed the deal with Inter Milan. But the big question, Bakary Sagna admits that he would not be surprised if Hector Bellerin has decided the time is right for a change of scenery. He says, "Hector has been there for years. He started playing not long after I left, so he has been in the team for like 6 years. And a bit like I felt, he probably feels that he wants to challenge himself because he has been there for a long time. It's nothing to do with the club, nothing to do with winning cups or whatever. At some point, if you want progress, in my mind, you need to go somewhere and challenge yourself and start from zero again. This is how I felt. Arsenal was my club and it's still my beloved club. But after 7 years, I had the feeling that because I was part of the house, even when I didn't deserve to play, I would have played. It's quite tricky as a player. Hector is still young. He still has 5 good years to play at the top level, and he can do it. So if he felt now, I wouldn't be surprised. So that is that. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be. Consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.